Do you have no friends and play Roblox Dead Rails by yourself? If that's true, you know that Dead Rails is pretty hard, but I have some good news for you guys. I will be telling you guys exactly the best possible way to farm bonds, get cash super fast, kill every single mob super easily, and of course, get some sweet victories. Anyways, let's get right into it. Subscribe if this helps. First things first, I mean, if you have some bonds, you can go ahead and buy something from the store. I'm not going to do it in this video, but what I do recommend to buy is honestly just a rifle, because the rifle is the best gun in the game, and honestly, everything else is a waste of bonds. So if you actually want to make your money back and farm some sweet bonds, go ahead and get yourself a rifle. By the way, guys, I'm not going to be picking up any of my Game Pass guns, just to show you guys what you should do if you literally have nothing, no guns, no weapons, or anything. Let's start with what you should do with your starter cash. So once you sell the gold bar after spawn, I recommend to buy this, but I do have a little bit of a weird strategy, but let me explain. All right, first thing I usually do is go straight to the general store, buy myself a rifle and just one revolver ammo. And it's a little bit weird because then you only have money to get one coal, but let me explain my strategy, okay? After that, just go ahead and cop your one coal, and pro tip, make sure to always pick up these newspapers that are at spawn. It's literally free fuel. It's not much, but it's something, so you might as well take it. Anyways, guys, go ahead and see, that's a good amount of fuel, all right? It's a little like, it's probably like 2 ticks of fuel. Anyways, my strategy, what I like to do is literally leave, and any building I see, I immediately go loot it. And the good thing is I have my revolver, so if anything really goes down, you know, I'm chill. And if I get into a situation where I genuinely am not able to, you know, get some fuel, I honestly just leave and rejoin the game, but that almost never happens. Like right here is a good example. All of these wolves, look at this. Bang, bang. Hold on. Well, literally watch this. I'm gonna kill all these wolves, and then I just have a ton of fuel now. Like, it's that simple. And I didn't even need to use my revolver for that. I could have just used my shovel and killed them. But like, I have 5 wolf bodies that I can use for fuel. And instead of wasting my money on coal, I now have a revolver that is fully loaded up. So me personally, that's why I like that strategy. Like, look how much these 5 wolf bodies come in as fuel. Boom. Literally, basically like a free coal. That's like an overpowered strategy. Anyways, next thing I recommend to do is get some outlaws. Boom. As you guys can see, we have an outlaw camp right here. Also, if there's outlaws on a horse, that's even better because you definitely need a horse. If you want to actually be good at solo, you need a horse, because the horse is the only thing you guys can use to outrun mobs. And a pro tip, make sure to always shoot from far range, because if you shoot from far range, they literally just can't get you, and you get some free kills. Bang, 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 and boom. Just like that. Literally got 3 outlaws, and each of these outlaws are worth 35 credits, which is a lot. And boom. As you guys can see, after looting this place up, I'm literally fully stacked up, bro. If I didn't have the ironclad class, I would have had this chest plate, and now I have another revolver, a banjo. Oh my gosh. Like, one of my most general advices is never be afraid to loot. But anyways, after this, we're now going to get into the best way to get cash. In my opinion, my favorite way to get cash is literally just by killing a ton of outlaws, as I just did, because those are 35 credits each. But the next best way is to go to a bank and just boom, 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 kill the banker and go inside the bank. I'll show you guys what that looks like in a second. And at the same time, I'll also tell you guys the best way to get bonds. And also, you can get bonds in a bank, and if you go and loot one of those camps that I just looted, one of the outlaw camps, you can get a ton of bonds in there. You can also find them like randomly, and right now, one of the best places to find them is the new, I think it's called the fort. Yeah, the army fort towards the end. That one is super hard to break into, but if you have 2 crucifixes, you can break into there with 2 crucifixes. Just kind of a pro tip. And as it turns night, I'm gonna tell you guys a tip I love to tell you guys. Yeah, when it is night, you want to stay moving at all times. I'm kind of running low on fuel, so I'm actually gonna have to stop at this building, but most of the times I will always recommend not to move at night unless you really have to. By the way, you can also use zombies as fuel. Just another quick tip. And another quick tip, bro, I'm just giving out quick tips for life here, bro. You can go up to the wall if the zombies are peeking through it, and you can just get free kills instead of having to waste ammo on them. Boom, boom, boom. And beautiful. I guess there was 2 more. Wow, that's great. Bam, bam, bam. And just like that, we have all these zombies that I can use as fuel. And now let me show you guys how to loot a village. Oh, there is a vampire. Those are also super good to kill because they give you some sweet cash. So yeah, vampires are nice. All right, so here we are at a zombie village. Make sure you guys are prepared before you come to one of these, or you will just get absolutely destroyed by zombies. But this is where the banks are, and the bank is the best place to easily farm bonds, as well as some sweet cash money. But do note that there is not always banks here. So yeah, I'll tell you guys how to check if there is a bank. And oh my goodness, these guys are doing the conga line. Oh my gosh, back up, buddy. But basically, we can literally see that there is, yeah, no bank here. So no, yo, back it up. Oh my gosh. These guys are getting advanced. Anyways, there's no bank here, and you'll know if there's a bank if you see a zombie guy with a hat or a building that says bank, which seems very obvious. But no, seriously, if there's no bank, I usually wouldn't stop here. But if you want, you can also go loot up. And once you guys do get a good amount of cash, I have to tell you guys the only weapon that you should the only weapon you will need for the entire run. If you have this weapon, there's no other weapon you need. I will show you it because I'm about to hit the very first village. I'm talking about this gun right here, the best weapon in the entire game, the one I told you to get at the beginning. If you had bonds, the rifle. If you have the rifle and a good amount of rifle ammo, you won't need another weapon at all. All you will really need is a horse if you want it, and the rifle will be 100% sufficient. And then to be 100% completely honest with you guys, all you really have to do once you get a rifle, you get a ton of ammo, and you just keep looting it up and buying more and more ammo. And you have a horse, which you can find from Outlaws. I guess I haven't found any yet, but that's all you need. Once you guys have all of that, you will be set. And here's what you have to do. Follow this exact order, all right? Fuel up, loot up, buy more ammo, fuel up, loot up, buy more stuff, and then just keep on going and make sure not to stay out at night for too long. But it does get complicated when you hit the 7th village, because not the 7th village, but the 8th village, which is at 80,000 meters. That one is extremely difficult because there is a ton of outlaws, a ton of mobs, and at nighttime, which you will have to wait till nighttime, a ton of more mobs spawn. It makes it one of the hardest things to do in the entire game. I mean, technically that's what you have to do to complete the game. So I will show you guys exactly the best way to do it from one of my videos, because I'm not trying to go all the way there right now. That will literally take me hours. Okay, so this is my other YouTube channel where I post Dead Rails content. If you want to subscribe to it, you're gonna just have to go and find it. But here is what you do at the end. I will just skip to the part where I'm at the end. Okay, but as you guys can see, this is the last village, and what I do is stop my train before and then snipe the enemies from further away. Once you guys do that, you just keep inching forward, and why am I not full screen? But you keep inching forward until you kill all of the outlaws on the castle. Then you go on in, and then there will just be a couple more outlaws, but they won't actually hurt you. Then once you get all the way in, all the mobs will be gone, especially if it's during day. Once again, make sure to wait till daytime to actually start this fight. Then you guys have to go to the back and lower this bridge, and then a ton more mobs will just start spawning, and you can stay on your train and just boom bap them with your rifle. And honestly, just stay safe and alive, and then eventually the bridge will come down and you will escape. That is how you beat Dead Rails. And if this guide helped you at all, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.